She doesn't ask for permission. She doesn't wait until she has it all figured out. She moves through setbacks and uncertainty. She rises, she builds, she leads, and she owns her story. This is the Powerhouse Woman Show. Candid conversations with women who are making an impact and owning their story.
Hello and welcome once again to the Powerhouse Woman Show. I'm your host, Monica Pierre. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are live and we invite you to be part of this conversation because I really believe you're going to hear something that's going to help you maneuver the world of community. We hear so much. That word is mentioned so much. It's all about community. And if you join a Facebook group and we're a community, our values are, we're a community. What does that really mean? And what can that mean to you, powerhouse woman, especially if you might be an introvert? But if you are kind of like worried that if you share things, it'll get away from you or somebody will take it. How do you maneuver the world of having a community? Why is it so important? Because the truth is as well, so many successful powerhouse women are thinking that they have to do it alone, hold their cards so close to the vest, not allow anyone to come in, not allow anyone to know what they need, what would be helpful for them, not share their journey, not share their victory, because it's not just not sharing because you feel scared. Some women, some powerhouse women, don't share because they think that all of these blessings, all of these good things that are happening for them and other people are suffering or not as successful will make people feel a certain way. So they keep it very close to their vest. Leading, ownership, power, it's great. Community is the foundation for it. One of the things that I'm so excited about and what we have built, next year will be the 5th anniversary of Storymaker Academy. I started the Storymaker Academy to help entrepreneurs, women leaders find their story, develop their story, deliver their story in front of an audience. And we have become a community. An absolutely beautiful community where when possible, we will go to each other's events. We'll be in the audience. We'll be applauding them. We'll be making sure that they feel love. We have those who will come from Detroit. Tiffany from Detroit, she'll come down as much as she can. So we have learned the value of community. It's not the numbers. It's not having 5,000 people in your Facebook, your community group or whatever, or so many people in your email list. It's about the quality of those who are there. So we're going to talk a little bit today about why community matters. Because again, success can be so isolating. You feel that people don't know. If you wear a mask, you're pretending or you just don't let people know that sometimes you're struggling, sometimes that you're just exhausted. So community is there. And again, it gives you perspective. It also gives you accountability, especially if you need that. You can promise the world, you can promise yourself that you're going to do all of these things. And you need someone to not just say, you go, but to say, what have you done? You've been talking about this, write that book, give that talk, start that business, go for that promotion, work on that PhD, whatever you've been talking about. Now it's time to do it. And to stop pretending that you have all the time in the world. Sometimes the community matters, particularly if you need encouragement. You need someone to say, I believe in you. I absolutely know you will figure this out. Encouragement is important. And then opportunities. I am learning too that is so important as we are in different rooms that we make sure our fellow our powerhouse women are talked about, their names mentioned, all of the great things that they can do. So isolation is not your friend. Isolation may protect you, but community stretches you. Ooh, I like that myself. So we're talking about community today. And I'd love to hear from you. Like, how are you using community? Why is community so important to you? So let's talk about three types of community that I feel powerhouse women should begin to develop and need. The stretch community, because all communities are not the same. So people who can challenge you to grow. They may come across, you may say, well, that was a little harsh, but it was necessary. It was necessary. They're giving you a perspective so they can tell you the truth. And they are there for you. They're there for you to stretch. So every time you think small, they're pretty much in your face saying, no, no, you can do this. It's safe, but there's more for you. And we're here to support you. So a stretch community, a safe community. Oh, in this time, in this age, we need safety, right? We need to know that this community has integrity. This community has value. This community believes that it's all sacred. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I love it. I always put people on the air too. Let's say, oh, Auntie Monica, love, oh, hey, Brian Saipo. Thank you so much. I remember before you were born. Thank you for joining us today. We're talking about the power of community. So a stretch community. We also need a safe community. People who will allow you to be honest and be human. To say, I'm all dressed up. I got my designer clothes on. I have my shoes on, but I'm also a bit nervous. I feel so overwhelmed. It's that room to be honest, to share, not to just sit in pity. We're not talking about that, but to let people know that these moments aren't always hitting it out of the ballpark. Hello, Cynthia. I know you. Thank you so much for joining us on the Powerhouse Woman Show. We are live and we're doing a solo show. I'm just talking to you, Powerhouse Woman to Powerhouse Woman, and those who support Powerhouse Women as well. Powerhouse women need spaces where they don't have to be on all the time, that they have a space where they don't have to perform all the time, or be the first one to raise their hands all the time, or be the first one to volunteer all the time. They need a space where they can just be. And in the moment, it could just be quiet. It could just sit there, but they need a safe place. Cynthia's joining us from work. All right. Very good. Thank you, Cynthia. So a stretch community, a safe community, and powerhouse women also need a strategic community. Let's talk about making money. Let's talk about expanding. Let's talk about growing. Let's talk about it and come up with strategies to make it happen. We don't have to be mumbling in the corner about what. Okay, Cynthia said, okay, I'm speaking to you, right? Cynthia, yes. Let's be strategic. We talk all the time about being unapologetic. So let's be strategic and unapologetic about what we want, what drives us. Money is fine because when we make money, invest our money, grow our money, we not only have legacy, but we can do much more. I believe for my business and what I do at this stage, it's all about programming, the types of shows that I do. It's all about productions, the type of events and monologues and performances that I give. It's all about publishing the books. And also I'm going to be going into journals and pins and things like that and shirts. But I do all of those things to lead to and equal to philanthropy. Because again, powerhouse women do it for themselves, but they also do it for others. We're joined from Grambling, Louisiana. Hello there, Carol. Thank you for joining us today. So which one resonates with you? Are you in need right now of a stretch community? A stretch community, people who will challenge you, will help you grow, who can see bigger things for you, and that's going to allow you to think small, play small, be invisible, not show up, not do it your way. Eventually, you need this group to help you stretch. Are you looking right now for a safe community where you can just be honest, where you don't always have to be the first one raising your hands or the ones figuring it out all the time? Are you in need of that safe community where you don't have to perform, where people can say, okay, She needs a little space. I'm going to give her some space. And are you in need of a strategic community or all three, right? Because when you're making decisions about which community works for you, which community you need right now, you can ask yourself the questions: what do I need for the moment? It doesn't have to be forever. What do I need? Do I need someone to help me stretch? Do I need a community to help me feel safe, heard, listened to? Not to quickly say, oh, you're fine. You don't need development. Oh, you don't need public speaking. You don't need all that. You're great. Well, maybe true, but there's also other levels and next levels. Are you looking for that strategic community? One, two, or all three? So I hope you have heard something today that really brings into focus and perspective the power of community. Think about all of the communities, one of the three or all three of them in your life right now, in your business right now. Because again, what I'm not talking about networking necessarily. A lot of times it comes out of networking events, joining coaching programs. It sometimes comes out of that. Associations that you're a part of it, sometimes it comes out of that. So community matters. Your community matters. You do not have to be isolated. You do not have to be alone at all. So I want to encourage you to build. And what are some practical steps to build community? Reach out and be intentional about reaching out. Sometimes we just sit there waiting for things to happen for us. So reach out intentionally. Attend rooms, virtually or in person, that are aligned with you. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's good for you. And it doesn't mean that it's for what you need right now. And stop waiting to be invited. Powerhouse women, we don't have to be anointed or invited. If you see it, push through whatever doubt or fear you might be having right now and go. Even if you're going by yourself, don't miss out of these opportunities and these rooms for what you need because you don't think you have anybody to go with you. Stop waiting to be invited and become a connector yourself. You're not just in it to receive, you're also in it to give, to share, and it's an opportunity for it to be a true community. So thank you for joining us today. We're live. Next week, we're going to be talking to an amazing powerhouse woman. I want you to be a part of it. Confidence and where we are in our growth when it comes to confidence, particularly if you are being led to another level. You've been doing some things that have been working and you're doing well, but you know you're being called for either something different, something more, something transformative, the evolution, your next step. You definitely want to watch our show. So we're talking, speak to your neighbors often, even in passing. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thanks for being with us, everyone. And we'll talk to you next time on the Powerhouse Woman Show. And before I go, don't forget to reach out to me if you want to know more about the upcoming Story Maker Academy. I'll keep saying it. Your story matters. Yes, it matters, but it must be told. It must be written. It must be shared. And you are the best person to do that. Join us at thepowerhousewomanshow.com for more information. We'll talk next time. Bye-bye.